Mm-hmm. Hey everybody. Whenever y'all see this, I'm not gonna stay on long because I actually am going to try and do my 3 going on 4 miles this evening. So it is 5:17 now, and I'm trying to wait till the weather goes down just a little bit more. But I might hit it at 7 p.m. Hey, Love Blake. I tried to tag you in a post on my other channels for Style We. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I tried to get it for you. Let me do it like this. Hold on. Let me get it for you so you can take a look, take a gander. I'm gonna buy my birthday dress from them because they have some nice stuff. And I think I'm gonna just buy my birthday dress from Style We. Probably this coming week. Let me see. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I didn't see a comment from you, so I didn't think that you had got it, that you saw it. But here's the video of Style We, and there is either a 18% or 20% off coupon if you use my coupon code, and that's in the description box. Um, Rump should be impeached and thrown in jail for incompetence, treason, and just plain old. It says fool, but it wouldn't let me get everything in, so I said fool, but foolishness. I got this. I'm and y'all still ain't purchased y'all carrot through me. I'm getting ready to make another video for carrot. They go. Oh Lord. Hey Yumi. I'm in a house dress and um what is this thing? In a cardigan. Girl, I don't even feel like coming on camera, but I will, because I know you tickled the hell out of me, little Blake. I'm gonna try to keep you alive for as long as I can. You tickle me. Um, when I tell you that Republicans are already saying that this action that Trump took last night was unconstitutional, and I was like, "Oh, really? That's not the only thing he's done." But you got Candace Owens, Marjorie Trash Green, Tucker Carlson. I mean, it's a plethora of these people that are pissed about this strike on Iran. So I haven't heard any news about anybody being unalived in America. So we survived a night. It ain't even been 20. Have it been 24 hours? Chris, he's not gonna do me in and collect. But Candace Owens has been on the fence for a while now, but I think she done jumped over the whole fence now. And I don't know if the black community is gonna give her back her black card. I doubt it, cause she been riding on the wrong side for too long. Mike Pence, what I had up there just a minute ago. When I tell you Mike Pence drug Trump today, I ain't even finished looking at it. And I was like, oh my God. So here's the thing. Who is Congress? Congress is made up of Democrats and Republicans, correct? So my question is, how you just tell the Republicans or get approval from the Republicans, but you don't tell the Democrats anything? Are you stupid or what? That's not going to fly because when they sue you for what you did, and there is going to be a lawsuit, they are going to file a lawsuit against that ours. You can't just get Republican approval and not notify Democrats. And that's the case that he's saying, well, I let the Republicans know and I got approval from them. Yes, Republicans are in the majority in the House and in the Senate, but it didn't say you need approval from Republicans. It said you needed approval from Congress. See, a lot of these people are working off of semantics, and I don't think that's gonna fly when they come to sue you. AOC said y'all need to get rid of him and Vance. Take the whole cabinet out. Take the whole cabinet out. Drive. Be careful, traveling mercy. Take the entire cabinet out. You know what? I just want to know: did some people wake up and say, "Damn it, why did I vote for Fulio?" Did some of y'all wake up and ask that question? And I've been dodging talking to my aunt, calling her back because if she didn't like that I call her MAGA or asked her was she MAGA, she's definitely not wanting to hear what I'm going to say now because my cousin is up at the White House serving in this branch of service. And if he gets deployed, am I wrong for bringing up, well, didn't you and Uncle vote for Fulio? Y'all voted to have your son shipped off. That would be mean now, wouldn't it? Would that be mean, Yumi, for me to say that? And that's why I haven't called her back because I have a funny feeling. I'm gonna say it respectfully, but I do have a funny feeling that that's gonna come out my mouth. Now I needed to show y'all something too. Um, I told y'all, and sometimes some of y'all don't listen, but I need y'all to look up United States birth rates. I'm gonna show you what yes, birth rates for white Americans have been declining, both in terms of the number of births and their share of the United States population. Here's a breakdown of the trend. Declining births. The number of births to white Americans has decreased over time. For example, between 1999 and 2016, there were 252,000 fewer births among white Americans. Natural decrease. In 2016, the U.S. experienced overall white natural decrease, more deaths than births for the first time. In 2020 through 2021, white population loss was largely due to natural increase, more deaths than births, exacerbated by the pandemic. Lower fertility rates. White Americans have a lower fertility rate compared to other racial and ethnic groups like Hispanics and Black Americans. Aging population. The white population has an older age structure, which contributes to fewer births and more deaths relative to size. Okay, and basically, that is one of the reasons Roe v. Wade was overturned. It's been said over and over and over again. That is why they have overturned Roe v. Wade, because their birth numbers are down. I told y'all about Margaret Sanger, the one who created Planned Parenthood. Where were those Planned Parenthood places? Strategically placed in low income areas. Hispanics don't tend to use or do abortions. Black women do. So they say, well, we're gonna put a stop to all of them. They don't care, and I don't. You can be a Christian and be pro life or pro or pro I forgot what they call the other thing. It's not my business what another woman does with her body. That's between you and God. Since women, I mean, since men that are making these rules cannot carry a child, they want to force you to bring the great baby to fruition. They want you to have children from molestation and incest. And everything else. So pro life and pro choice. I'm pro choice because it's just not none of my damn business what another woman does with her body. I'm not gonna judge her. If she had to go get an abortion, that was her business. And another thing, stay out of people's bedrooms. If ain't nobody asking you what you doing in your bedroom, why are you in everybody else's business? Back to lump. I don't know if he thinks this is going to fly, getting approval from Republicans and not Democrats, because Congress is made up of Republicans and Democrats. He didn't get approval. Did he get approval when they did the strike on Yemen? Let me ask that question. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Did Congress authorize the bombing of Yemen? No, Congress has not authorized the recent U.S. airstrikes in Yemen, including those carried out by the Trump administration in 2025, targeting Houthi rebels. Here's why. Under the U.S. Constitution, Congress holds the sole power to authorize offensive military action. The War Powers Resolution of 1973 states that the president can only introduce U.S. forces into hostilities following a declaration of war. Specific statutory authorization from Congress or in a national emergency where the U.S. is under attack. Oh my God. As of April 9, 2025, Congress has not authorized military force for the hostilities in Yemen, nor has a national emergency been declared to justify these actions under the War Powers Resolution. The Trump administration's air campaign in Yemen, which began on March 15, 2025, was launched without seeking congressional approval. This has been criticized by some members of Congress as a violation of the Constitution, emphasizing that military action requires their authorization. It's important to note, although not authorized, Congress has been informed of the strikes. There are differing views on the president's authority to conduct military actions without prior congressional approval, with some experts suggesting U.S. law may permit limited foreign military action. While some members of Congress supports the strikes, they have called for more transparency and accountability regarding military action. Y'all see that? Wow. Has Biden violated the United States Constitution by bombing Yemen? So Biden did it as well? Hold on. Let me see. Can y'all see what I'm looking at now? If Biden did it, he wrong too. Well, there you have it. If Biden didn't do it, then Trump can do what the hell he want to do. Let me go back up. So how can we expect it to for Trump if Biden didn't do it? The United States launched military attacks on sites operated by the Iranian-backed Houthis in Yemen on Thursday, targeting its military infrastructure. The U.S. Air Force said in a statement that it had executed deliberate strikes on over 60 targets in 16 Iranian-backed Houthi militant locations, including command and control nodes, munitions depots, launching systems, production facilities, and air defense radars. U.S. President Joe Biden said the joint strikes with the United Kingdom were meant to demonstrate that the U.S. and its allies will not tolerate Houthi attacks. If Joe Biden did it, I guess we can't complain about Trump doing it. Hey, that's only fair, right? Is that fair? That's only fair. That's only fair. If Joe Biden did not get congressional approval, I guess Trump ain't got to do it either. Both of them wrong. But how can you hold one accountable and not hold the other one accountable? Now, is this different? Okay. Is this different? Okay, we did the strike on the Houthis in Yemen again in March, right? But is this different than just the airstrikes because it's Iran? Let me say number one, Iran does not need to have nuclear weapons because they have always and have already threatened to wipe Israel and the United States off the map, off the globe. So should they be getting close to enriching uranium and getting nuclear weapons? No. Did we have intelligence that says that they were almost there? Back in March, Tulsi Gabbard said no. Now she has recently backtracked on what she said, but she said she didn't have intelligence of that. Could this aggravate and have the so-called sleeper cells awaken and start committing terrorist acts in the United States? Yeah. Somebody already came here last night, and I heard it again today, talking about don't drink the water. That Trump said don't drink the water. So if you know that we could be under possible terrorist attacks, then shouldn't you think about what you did before you did it? But how can we bark up his tree when Joe Biden did the same thing? That's hypocritical. I mean, I would. Am I right or am I wrong, Yumi? Because if Joe Biden did it, how are we shouting down Trump for doing it? I don't see how we can hold one accountable and don't hold the other accountable. Let me I'm trying to think, how can I get a copy of that? Y'all saw it. know, but I can't stand Trump, so it's all his fault no matter what. But y'all seen it. All you got to do is type in that's Chat GPT, y'all. Did Congress authorize the bombing of Yemen? Let me ask it this way. Let me ask. Lord have mercy. Let me see. Can y'all see that? Yeah, y'all can see it. Let me see. Let me go back. It's just telling you the same thing. Hold on. But y'all, we can't. Yeah, we. I just read to y'all about the War Powers Resolution, and if Biden, if it didn't happen, if Biden didn't get it when he done it, we cannot sit here and say Trump. I mean, both of them shouldn't have done it. It would be hypocritical, y'all. Now, Yumi, let me ask you this question. If Israel just became a state in 1949, is that the same Israel that the Bible speaks of for blessing Israel and blessing Israel? If you bless, you're getting blessed. If you bless Israel, you're getting cursed if you curse Israel. Is this the same Israel? Since this Israel just became a nation in 1949. Do y'all know people are arguing that right now? Let me see what Newman's gonna say. Maybe I should ask Chat GPT that too. Now I'm almost afraid to see what it's gonna tell me with that question. Girl, let me see if Yumi didn't. You said it too? Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I'm reading y'all. Girl. Oh, wow. Is Israel of today the same as Israel of the Bible? No, the modern state of Israel and the ancient biblical Israel are distinct entities with significant differences, even though they share a name and historical connection to the same land. Wow, here's why they are not the same. Political structure. Biblical Israel, primarily a theocratic monarchy with religious laws and practices deeply intertwined with the political structure. Modern Israel, a secular and democratic state with a parliamentary government. While it has provisions for Jewish citizenship and draws on Jewish ideas, its legal basis is not the Torah. Territorial extent. Biblical Israel, the territory controlled by ancient Israel, particularly during the time of the United Monarchy, was different from modern day Israel and encompasses regions in modern day Israel, Palestine, Lebanon, Jordan, and Syria. Modern Israel, the modern state of Israel, occupies a smaller territory but also includes territories like the West Bank and Gaza Strip. Yeah, I got dizzy. I that made me dizzy. Biblical Israel, cultural and religious practices. The religion and practices of ancient Israel evolved over time, according to the EBSCO, from polytheism to monotheism, centered on the worship of Yahweh. Later, Rabbinic Judaism, which is the foundation of modern religious Israeli identity, developed significantly after the biblical period. Modern Israel, while the majority of the population is Jewish, there are diverse religions and ethnic identities. Over 40% of Jewish Israelis identify as secular Jews, and the nation includes a significant Arab population. Focus and emphasis. The Bible emphasizes Israel as a chosen people with a unique relationship with God and the responsibility to be a holy nation. Modern Israel, while the historical and religious connections to the land are important, the state operates within the framework of international law and modern political dynamics. Despite the differences, the modern state of Israel does have a historical and religious connection to the land and the Jewish people who are primarily its inhabitants, and the country serves as a cultural religious focal point for Jews around the world. As my Jewish learning notes, the Jewish connection to the land of Israel dates back to biblical times. Oh my. Hey, Lady Sparkle. I can't believe you said no. Hey, Candy Cane. You see my eyes. I'm gonna have to think about that some more. Oh wow. Somebody else said the same thing though. Two people said the same thing. Tucker Carlson, and Candace Owens. Okay, with that being said, Yumi, with that being said, so the premise that they're using to strike Iran is in protection of Israel because it's biblical, and that means it's not true. I know I'm not the only one that's surprised. Didn't y'all hear what's the name? Fulio here in Texas. Dang, the man who was what I miss. Learning daily. Let me show you. And I asked this question to Yumi first, and while I was asking Chat GPT, Yumi answered and said no. And then this is what Chat GPT told me. And I'm actually stunned. Hold on, let me show you. So this is the question I asked. Is the Israel of today the same as Israel of the Bible? And I mean, in so many different ways, they said no. Political structure, territorial extent, cultural and religious practices. So with them saying no, am I to believe that you have watched the same information I have on the caucasity of it all? Now let me see where you got the caucasity of it all. Are you saying that these people in Israel now came from Yaqub? Are these the people that came from Yaqub? Now, once you tell me that, I will know where you got your information from. I'm going to wait. Yaqub. And if you know who Yaqub is another way of saying Jacob, but it's not the same. I like to learn. Huh? Why do you say, wait a minute, why do you say that? Why do you say they come from Slavic states? Yeah, I remember that. But when you say Slavic states, this is what it said. When I put in Slavic states, right? Slavic states refers to countries where the majority population identifies with Slavic culture and traditions and where Slavic languages are widely spoken. That's not it can't be the same thing. Hey Lizzie, y'all. Learning daily, that can't be the same thing. In Eastern Europe. I know what you're saying, but hold on. Let me ask you something else. I gotta go. I gotta go read. I remember the Balfour Declaration. Mm. Eastern Euro countries with white Jews that converted, not the original Israelites by blood. It is, and that's why I'm gonna have to do a deep dive. I'm on now. I am a history nerd. I do love history. So are you? Ooh. Wait a minute. Ashkenazi Jews are what you are meaning, right? Learning daily. You mean you didn't tell me you knew this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So are you okay? Ashkenazi Jews are who you were. Okay. Oh my God. It's crucial to acknowledge that the Jewish community is diverse and includes a significant number of Jews of color, including Black Jews, Sephardic, and Mizrahi Jews from the Middle East and North Africa, and other variations of ethnic backgrounds. Therefore, the term white Jews is issued to distinguish those who identify as or are seen as racially white from the broader. I got I want to hang up with y'all right now and start. I got to look this up. I got to delve deeper. Hold on. Where did it go? Okay. See now, okay, that means you mean that means that hold on. Wow. Light bulb is I'm connecting things. Hold on. Okay, let me ask you this. Wait a minute. Yakub. Yakub. That's who I was talking about. Yakub is the Yakub. Oh yeah, I'm gonna research. But I'm trying to do. So learning daily. Who is Yakub? Y-A. Hold on. Yakub. I need to go to a library because I don't want to look stuff up on the internet. I want to see it in black and white. Yeah, that's why I was asking when you said the Jews from Eastern Europe, but that wouldn't be the people that came from Yakub either. What the hell was he talking about then? Louis Farrakhan, leader of the Nation of Islam, speaks about Yakub as a. Well, damn. That's crazy. Right. And then but that's why I was trying to see where the connection was. Were these the people that the scientists brought the WPs out of? Were are the Ashkenazi Jews a part of that? But I mean, it's not. See, now this is when my brain. Oh, I need to read. I need to read. Don't that make y'all want to read? I mean, you see me. I'm like, delicious. I need to read. Oh my God. Yeah, I just read that, but it it was connected to Jacob. This story was connected to Jacob. But look, the story was connected to Jacob because in the Bible, remember what happened with Laban and Jacob doing the thing with the hold on, here it is. In the book of Genesis, biblical patriarch Jacob makes a deal with his uncle Laban to divide livestock amongst themselves. The black goats and the sheep will belong to Laban, while spotted, speckled, or brown goats will belong to Jacob. After Laban agrees, Jacob places wood with white streaks in front of the strongest animals during breeding so as to produce spotted offspring. Oh my God, wait a minute. Some just. Oh my God. Can you see my brain turn the can you see that turn it in my brain? It is, but okay. See, I have to see things through to until I can get a satisfaction. They are, because I'm connecting things. Oh my God, wait a minute. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just Wow. Damn. Wait a minute. So if they are, damn, Khazars is a Turkic person converted. See, then that takes you down another, I ain't gonna say rabbit hole, but you have to, who are the Turkic people? I know you lying. If that's it, then that means that the dude with the weird mustache. So okay, the dude with the funny mustache. He was getting rid of the Jews, but they were really Turks. Is that what you're saying? Because that's what I just read. There wasn't nothing holy about the Roman Empire. But is that what you're saying? I'm waiting on you to say something. See, this is why you have to read. No, it said Turkic. The Turkic people. You see what I'm talking about? Hold on. Okay, a funky Watusi. I'm sorry, I just not seeing your comment. Oh my goodness. Your name is the funky Watusi. Now that just tickled me. I gotta go back and study some more. Cause I need I mm, that tickled me though. And it just going back where I looked up did Congress approve this? Congress did not approve this. Congress also didn't approve Joe Biden when he struck Yemen. But that is not the only reason Fulio should be impeached, because he should be impeached. Right. He's incompetent. He is incompetent. Y'all, I've been trying to drink more water because I was kind of sore after I came back. Well, when I woke up today, and I'm gonna have to go downstairs and just real stretch for about 30 to 45 minutes, because what I did is I worked this on the same machines, but I did heavier weights. And so now my inner thighs are hurting. Now my inner thighs are hurting. And it's because of one specific machine. Let me see. And I take a picture of the machines all the time. Is it that one? Yeah. So that machine that does the inner thigh, is that the one that says inner thigh? Yeah. That one, I that one and the outer thigh one, I did heavier weights on. I actually did heavier weights on all of them. But when I did it, you can't just stay at the same level every time. So I elevated the weights. And I took my leg brace for one of them other ones. Y'all, needless to say, I'm sore. And so I really got to go and stretch real good, because in the morning, and I got to go to bed early because tomorrow's Monday. Y'all know Ashland's infusion is on Wednesday morning. So I'm going to have to sleep over Tuesday night and switch out vehicles with the baby daddy. So y'all might not see me. I'm sure y'all won't see me Wednesday, but I will let y'all know how the infusion goes. And y'all know every time she gets ready to have an infusion, it worries the shit out of me. She's been through it. How many? This will be the fourth one, but I still do get pretty stressed out thinking about it. Just we're gonna get through it just like we got through the other ones. I don't know when I'm gonna stop being. I'm not scared, but it's low chemo. It's low dose chemo, and so I just worry. Also, look up what's the modern state of. I did. I saw that part. So I gotta stretch, go take out my trash, run it down to the sidewalk, wash out my trash can, wash my hands and stretch and just I've been trying to drink water, trying to drink water. Mm, yeah. Her daddy ain't worried. I guess he leaves that to me, which I'm kind of used to it by now. But I do get nervous before. I know she's nervous, but I get it. I get it myself. All right, let me get off. Oh my God, I've been on here over an hour. I ain't mean to keep y'all that long. You know what? Nothing. All right, let me get off here. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe. And stop worrying about Fulio being. Yeah, I don't think he's going anywhere. I think he just gonna have to burn down these United States before. That's all they did this for. Just like Iraq. That's what the regime change. But how do they know the new regime that goes in after he topples this one? How do we know that they aren't going to come at our necks even harder? What Here's the thing, y'all. These people, it's the Middle East regions. Did y'all know that there were 40 countries who's being deployed? I was talking about Ashlyn getting her infusion. Do y'all know they were talking about 40 different Muslim countries coming at the United States? So who would they include? That would include who? Qatar, Saudi, Iraq, even though we have a presence in Iraq, we have a presence in um Kuwait. I bet you he won't get in that plane that they done moved up to DC. I think he think these people are playing with him. When I tell you, if them people launch holy jihad against us, do y'all know what that means? That means all of them are going to rally around. Okay. Unless now, unless The Ottoman Empire was the last empire before the United States became the next empire. Unless one brother or cousin is knocking out the other brother or cousin so that they can get into power. And that means that they're just using Folio and it's going to come back on us anyway, still. Because when you, yeah, we should have stayed out of it, but we can't go back now. Go on. I love that damn word, Marastanko. mm. That man, everybody been saying it's about regime change. that wasn't our business, man. Let them deal with who. No. How is the regime change gonna help hit Netanyahu? Does that make sense? How is the regime change going to help Netanyahu? But that doesn't, I understand what you're saying, but that doesn't mean that they're the person that they're courting for to take over the regime is not gonna get in there and do what they want to do and go ham. You never know. And so, like I told y'all, they've been killing each other, them brothers, cousins, all of that. They have been killing each other. They reigned longer than the Roman Empire. The Ottoman Empire, look them up. They reigned and lasted longer than any other empire. The United States, even though they don't call us an empire, that we are the superpower, but we ain't even been as long as the Ottomans. Do you really think the Ottoman Empire uh legacy and children, do you really think that they want to see the United States in power ruling over the Middle East? No. And you need somebody competent in there that knows what the hell is going on. Mm, mm, mm. Let me get over here and get ready. Get ready. I need to go do what I need to do as far as because ex hubby sent me another what's the name this morning at 8:33. He said, "Good morning, Sunday blessings." Then he said, the next one said, "Don't forget Sunday is a day of rest. The rest of the laundry, the rest of the housework, and the rest of all the other stuff we can't be bothered to do on Saturday. So have fun." And I just be wanting to know how many different women is he sending this to? That's why I don't take him to heart. I know this man, y'all. I know him. I think I'm just in the chain of people he because he come on. I know him better than anybody. I know him better than he knows himself. That's why I don't take them to heart. They be sweet though. Look, and that was this morning. You want to be quiet? Yumi, I swear I know him. I know him like a book. So I'm not the only one that gets the good morning text. One the big head trying to spell. We had two beautiful children. He my nigga if he don't never get no bigger. I'm telling you. Until I ain't got no more breath in my body. But it can't he ain't gonna spin the block. We haven't been together since we made Cameron, y'all. That's 20 plus years ago. That's why I'll be like, it ain't gonna happen, Captain. And y'all have seen him on my channel before, not on this one, but on the what is it? The beauty what y'all originally, some of y'all know me as Beauty by Joyce Vlogs channel. I don't even know if this still the same channel, the 5'9" plus size beauty channel. But you said learn today that I keep saying that, but come on, y'all have to think like I think. I know him. Even though he done it 1, 2, 3. He did it 3 times this week. But that's because I sent him a nice little Father's Day note. No. Hold on. So I can't show y'all this. I'll show it to you, Yumi. When he say stuff like that, I either go all the way left or all the way right. I don't follow. So baby, don't go down this off his rabbit hole. If that was the case, Yumi, wouldn't I have let him hit it already? We've been doing this back and forth since when? April? You see it. Let's see what she's gonna say. Mm-mm. You said it again? Bye, y'all. Y'all stay blessed and stay safe. Y'all so crazy.